title is Worded Simultaneous Equations, and we are going to be looking at how to form simultaneous equations from worded problems and then how to solve them. Okay, now we are going to be looking at forming and solving simultaneous equations. Okay, so this time we're going to form the equations ourselves and then solve them. Alright, now so far the variables that we've been looking at in the previous lessons have always been x and y. Now because we're forming the equations ourselves, we can label our variables what we want. Okay, we can pick different letters to represent them. Alright, now first example. Okay, Sally and Sue bought a banana and an apple each, but Sally bought one extra banana. Sally spent £5 and Sue spent £3. Okay, now our two variables here are banana and apple. Those are the two that we don't know how much they cost. Right, we don't know what they're worth, but we know in total Sally spent £5 and Sue spent £3. Okay, so let's see what each of them bought first. Let's start with Sally. She bought one apple, she bought one banana, both of them bought an apple and a banana each. Okay, but Sally bought one extra banana. Okay, she bought one extra banana and she spent £5. Now looking at Sue, she only bought a banana and one apple. Okay, one apple, one banana, and she spent £3. Okay, now for this example, I am going to label my variables A and B. A for apple and B for banana. Okay, just to keep it simple. I could label it X and Y, but I'm going to go for A and B to keep it simple. Okay, so Sally had one apple and two bananas. Okay, 1A plus 2B equals £5, which is how much she spent. Sue had one apple and one banana and she spent £3, so A plus B equals £3. Alright, I now have formed simultaneous equations for Sally and Sue as to how much they spent on buying apples and bananas. I now need to solve how much one apple is worth and how much one banana is worth. Okay, and I'm going to be using the stop rule to eliminate either the apples or the bananas first, so I can solve what each one's worth. Okay, now to use the elimination method, I need the coefficients the same. I can see straight away that I've got one apple in each of these equations, so the apples are the same coefficient. I'm going to eliminate the apples first. Now remember, these are positive A's. Therefore, we are going to use stop rule. So same, take away, opposite, plus. These signs are the same, so we are going to take away. Okay, so A, take away my B's, and take away my totals. Now, A, take away A is 0. We've eliminated the A's, so we can work out how much one banana costs first. Okay, 2B, take away B is B. And then £5, take away £3 is £2. Okay, I've now worked out that one banana costs £2. I now need to work out how much an apple costs. So I'm going to substitute back into Sue's equation because it's a lot simpler. Okay, so I'll write the equation out again. A plus B equals £3. I know that B is £2 because I've just worked that out. So then I have A plus £2 equals £3. I then take £2 off both sides. Okay, remember it's an equation and it needs to stay balanced. So whatever I do to one side, I have to do to the other. I end up with A equals £1. Okay, and as we've done in previous lessons, if you want to check that your answers are correct, you can substitute it back into the other equation to double check. Okay. Okay, next example. Now it says, Dan spent £5 on 4 toys and a packet of crisps. Diana bought a packet of crisps and one less toy and spent £1 less. Okay, so I'm going to form my equations first. Again, I need to identify what my variables are. Okay, my variables are toys and crisps. I know how much they spent in total. I know how much of each they bought, but I don't know the cost of one toy and one crisp packet. That's what I'm trying to work out. Okay, I then need to start to form my equation. So I'm going to take out the information for each person. So let's start with Dan. Okay, he bought 4 toys and he bought a packet of crisps. So 4 toys, 1 packet of crisps, and he spent £5. Now Diana, okay, she bought 1 less toy than Dan. Dan bought 4, so she bought 3, okay? And she also bought a crisp packet, alright? She also bought a crisp packet, and she spent £1 less than how much Dan spent. He spent £5, so she spent £4. Okay, now I'm going to represent my variables with the letter at the start of what they are. So for toys, I'm going to represent that with the letter T. And for crisps, I'm going to represent that with the letter C. Okay, so the equation for Dan would be 4T add 1C equals £5. And the equation for Diana will be 3T add 1C equals £4. I have now formed the simultaneous equations. Okay, I now need to solve to find out how much one toy costs and how much one crisp packet costs. Okay, to do this, I'm going to use the elimination method as I've done in previous lessons. Okay, to use the elimination method, I need the same coefficient for one of my variables. I can see straight away both of the equations have one crisp packet in them, so I can eliminate the C's first. Okay. I then use the stop rule. If the signs are the same, I take away. If the opposite, I plus. Okay, the signs are the same here because both of them are add. So I'm going to take away. Okay, so take away my T's, then take away my C's, then take away my totals. 4T take away 3T is T. 1C take away 1C is 0. We've eliminated them. Okay, and that equals £5 take away £4, which is £1. So I've worked out that T equals £1. So the cost of one toy equals £1, but that's only half the question. I still need to work out the cost of one crisp packet. Okay, so I substitute this value for T back into one of the equations. I'm going to substitute it back into the equation I made for Dan. Okay, so 4T add 1C equals £5. I know that T is £1, so 4 times £1 is £4. Add 1C equals £5. I then take £4 off both sides. Okay, I end up with 1C, which is just C, equals £5 take away £4, £1. So I've worked out the cost of one toy is £1 and the cost of one crisp packet is also £1. To double check if I've got them both right, I can substitute it back into the other equation. Okay? Okay, and now I want you to have a go at these questions on your own. If you're in set 4, I want you to start on red but then move through to amber and green as well. And if you're in set 5, I want you to do all of red and then challenge yourselves with amber as well. Okay, once you are done, take a picture and upload it onto ClassCharts.